This is Brooke with WTI, and if you've been looking for a new adventure, then come with us as our family enjoys this Wind River Range. This is a mountain range in Wyoming in the Bridger Wilderness, and I really enjoyed looking up from the valley at Square Top Mountain. This mountain is really impressive, and the green river lakes around it are beautiful and vibrant. We were able to see some horseback riders every day that we were there. So it's a really friendly trail that's easy to follow. We saw moose in the evening, wild birds in the day, and in the early morning, we saw a bald eagle. So that was perched up high in the tree. So if you are an animal enthusiast, definitely keep your eyes peeled so that you can see different wildlife. However, there are grizzly bears that are present, so we were prepared. We had our bear spray and we properly hung our food and trash at night at our campsite. Hiking from the trail starting where we parked to the lake, it was only zero point 0.4 miles. And then hiking up and around the lake to find camping was a bit further. And this is a dispersed camping area. The camping is free and there's no permit that's required. This is where we found our spot to camp, and it was very nice and serene and quiet. And if you don't see a camp spot at the first upper lake, you can walk a little bit past it and look for more areas. But we were definitely able to get away from the crowds, and there wasn't a ton of people there, so it was really nice and enjoyable to get that peace and serenity. Also, there are a lot of mosquitoes here, so bringing some mosquito gear such as a net or some spray is really important to be comfortable because they like to come out during the day, and they do kind of hide at night when it gets cold. We were here in the summer and the evenings were breezy. The days were just perfect with the temperature. The nights did get a bit cold. It dropped into the 30s, so that's something to remember. It still does get cold at night in the summer, but the water was nice for taking a quick jump and a dip in the water. And the pine trees were really nice to smell. It smelled like some fresh baked pine from the sun hitting it, and it was really a beautiful scent, and the ambiance was perfect. The color of the water is like blue in some areas, teal in other areas. The hiking up and around the lake, I would say, is easy to moderate, and you can hike like we did. We hiked about 10 miles for a day hike after we had camped one night, and we were able to do some nice exploring, and we got up a little bit past the next lake. Now, Bridger Wilderness has 1,300 lakes, so there's definitely a lot to explore, and we barely scratched the surface, but it was very easy to get to this spot here, that first iconic spot. Being able to see this here, the Square Top Mountain, was so rewarding. This took us about 5.6 miles to get to that spot that you're looking at right now, and the water's running, the river's clear, and Square Top Mountain is 11,695 foot granite peak. It's really great for walking up and around it or just seeing it off in the distance. Some people even climb up it and summit it, but that would be for some extreme hikers. We really just enjoyed the views that we got from down below. If you like fishing, this is a great fishing area as well. You can do some fly fishing. If you like hiking, if you like being out in nature, this just hits all of those spots. And we had brought all of our camping gear that we needed so that we could filter the water, and we backpacked in, and it was just a very rewarding long weekend trip. So I highly recommend it, and if you are excited about exploring in some new areas, bring your sun protection, bring your water filtration system, your camping gear, and prepare to have your mind blown. If you've liked any of the products that you've seen, be sure to subscribe and check them out below. Subscribe to WTI Travel, and this will really allow you to see lots of travel tips, travel deals, and travel ideas as you explore and enjoy new territories.